You know, I was reading about Elon Musk's latest claims about Social Security, and it's pretty wild.
Oh, yeah? What's he saying this time?
Well, he says there are people over 150 years old collecting
Wait,
benefits.
150?
Yeah, even someone supposedly between 360 and 369 years old.
That's insane. There's no way that's real.
Exactly. He even joked
Yeah.
about vampires collecting Social Security.
Vampires. Unless
Right?
we're living in a fantasy world, that seems unlikely.
Definitely. But he's using this to point out potential fraud or errors in the system.
But do we know if this data is accurate?
Well, Newsweek couldn't verify his data. The numbers he presented add up to more than the total US population.
Wow.
So it's probably a data glitch.
You'd think so. I mean, data entry errors happen, right?
Yeah, but Musk seems convinced there's massive fraud. He even said that fraud in federal entitlements exceeds all private scams combined.
That's a huge claim.
It is. And
Yeah.
critics are pushing back. Bob Westbrook said conflating waste and fraud is irresponsible.
I have to agree with that. There's a big
Right.
difference between systemic waste and actual fraud.
Exactly, and Max Richtman expressed
Social Security, a Ponzi scheme. Not a very nice term for Social Security. You suggested privatizing Social Security.
concern over Musk's involvement, saying seniors can't trust him with their benefits.
Well, you can't blame them for being worried.
True. But Musk is aiming to streamline government spending through his Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE.
But do you think cutting budgets and workforce is the solution?
Well, I mean, inefficiency does cost taxpayers a lot. Maybe it's time for a shakeup.
But making drastic cuts could hurt essential services.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But if there's genuine waste, shouldn't we address it?
Absolutely. But we need to ensure we're not harming vulnerable populations in the process.
Right, maybe a more measured approach is needed.
Exactly. It's like we need to balance efficiency with compassion.
Agreed. Maybe Musk should focus on his strengths, like innovation and technology, to help improve systems rather than just cutting costs.
That's a great point. Perhaps
Thanks.
integrating better tech could reduce errors like these age inaccuracies.
Exactly. It's like using his skills to solve the root problems.
So maybe instead of hunting vampires, we should be fixing data systems.
Ha ha ha. Precisely.
Right.
Let's hope for a more constructive approach going forward.
The Titanic, a ship heading for an iceberg.
This is a massive ship that moves very slowly. If we start making reforms now, we can avoid the iceberg. If we wait until we can see the iceberg right in front of our noses and then we try to turn the ship, we're going to run right into it.